exotics. I'm going to call them the exotics because they've come from elsewhere. So where's Kari Schnober? She's come from New Zealand, so big welcome to Kari. But now, if I miss anybody out, or any juicy story, or far-flung person, you need to point it out to me, okay? Yes, I've got her under the Barmy Army. Okay. And then I just wanted to congratulate Jill McIntosh for upping the game at this 30-year reunion because she's added sheer glamour by flying in Simon Aitken and Glenn Urquhart from Johannesburg. All the best reunions have got somebody flown in, Jill, so thanks. And then we've got a very strong UK contingent. We've got the Barmy Army, we've got Adrian Smith, McMurray. We've got John McDougall.
Yeah!
We've got Lorraine Brown from Furin, who's calling this a romantic weekend, which... Go Lorraine. And then of course we have Lisa, Kat Devine, or is it Mrs.? Matilda, there we go.
Sorry, can you say that again? I don't know how to spell it.
I have no idea. Speak to Lisa. Kat. So it seems like we have romance in the air, and it is true that we have many Fisher High School romances here in this room. Is that right? Oh. But there is hope for those who didn't have a valley romance, because it's never too late, as the story goes, of a high school class reunion. He was a widower and she the widow. They had known each other for a number of years, being high school classmates, and having attended class reunions over the last 20 plus years without fail. This anniversary of their class, the widower and the widow made a foursome with two of the singles. They had a wonderful evening, their spirits high, the widower throwing admiring glances across the table, the widow smiling coyly back at him. Finally, he picked up courage to ask her, "Will you marry me?" After about 6 seconds of careful consideration, she answered, yes, I will. The evening ended on a happy note for the widower, but the next morning he was troubled. Did she say yes or did she say no? He couldn't remember. Try as he would, he just could not recall. He went over the conversation of the previous evening, but his mind was blank. He remembered asking the question, but for the life of him could not recall her response. With fear and trepidation, he picked up the phone and called her. First he explained that he couldn't remember as well as he used to. Then he reviewed the past evening. When he gained a little more courage, he then inquired of her, "When I asked if you would marry me, did you say yes or did you say no?" "You silly man, of course I said yes, I will, and I meant it with all my heart." The widower was delighted. He heard his heart skip a beat, and then she continued, "And I am so glad you called, because I couldn't remember who asked me."